Hi, I'm Sarah Khan. I'm from Mumbai and I've been racing since 2022.
While choosing a racing helmet, what do you look for?
See, as a motorcycle racer, my first preference and my top priority will always be safety, because I've had my share of crashes so far and they have not been good. But the only reason I'm sitting here safe and sound is because of my choice of helmet.
Okay.
And everyone in track knows I had a very severe crash in 2023
Okay.
where I was passed out on the track for around 30 minutes and I woke up directly in the hospital. I had concussion, everything. So the only aspect that saved my life over there in that crash was the safety of the helmet. And I was using a KYT NZ race at that time. So that is always the top priority. You cannot compromise on the safety gear and especially on the helmet.
While choosing a helmet, how has KYT helmets helped you?
It's been my choice because it's an all-rounder package. It includes safety. It includes the look that I look for. It's lightweight and the vision. That itself is very nice because if you're racing, you need that peripheral vision to work properly. So that's, it ticks all my boxes. So that's why it's my, go-to choice.
In racing, we have good days, we have better days, we have bad days. And you mentioned that you had a couple of crashes. Could you elaborate a bit?
So I have had my fair share of crashes and surprisingly most of them have been a head impact for me. All of those times I have been walked out of the crash safe and sound only because of the helmet. And there's one thing about safety gear. If your gear is proper, no matter what crash you have been involved in, there is a better chance of you walking out of it safely if the choice of gear is right. So that's played a major role, and that was actually something that I realized after my first crash. And I started racing in 22. Since my very first track day, it has been like, as you said, I have my good days, I have my wins and podiums, but then I also have my crashes. Yeah. So those crashes have been like an eye-opener that, okay, this is something that has to be, taken care of properly. You cannot compromise on the quality of the helmet, especially.
How has KYT helmets helped you in get you back to the saddle?
KYT has been really supportive of this because after the crash, as you know, if the shell is damaged or the helmet is damaged, we cannot use it again. So they have always been there on track for the replacement or for the visor change or for any servicing that I need. So that helps because as a rider, my schedule is very tight. I cannot be looking for the visor, I cannot be looking for a spare helmet and all of those things. So KYT covers that entirely for the riders and I'm really grateful for that. Takes the burden off the riders.
Do you use KYT helmets while you're riding on street, or maybe if you are into off-roading, do you use it over there?
Yes, absolutely. So we do some off-road training as well for circuit racing, and I do ride on the street as well sometimes. And as you know, wherever you're riding, even if it's like 500 meters from your home, you need a helmet. You cannot just leave the house without a helmet. And KYT has been my top choice even in those sectors.
Yeah. Okay, good. So what helmet models do you use?
On road, it's the TT Revo and the jump shot for the off-roading.
Okay.
Both of them are really, really good. Even in off-roading, the vision and the weight, because it's as it is physically very challenging.
Correct.
So we cannot have a heavy helmet, but we also need the safety.
Yeah.
So it covers everything all in once.
Finally, I would ask you to give me one word about KYT helmets to our viewers.
All-rounder.
Nice, great. Thank you so much, Sarah. We wish you the best for the final round of INMRC and also to your racing career. All the best.
Thank you so much.